Hi guys, welcome back to episode 9 of my server play. So, a few things to do today. One thing I want to start with, because I'm not really sure what happened, but I was breaking my personal anchor and the magnum torch broke, which is a bit weird. As you can see, I did make another personal anchor, and I'll show you why in a second. But I need to make a magnum torch, and that's cool. So I've got a potion of healing. I'm gonna need to see what I need. I need a potion of regen. Got those, and then all I need next is some chandeliers. Don't think I've got any chandeliers. Nope. Some torches, and I must have coal. Sticks next, wood. Now this is a bit of an issue, as you're saying. It's taking a bit of a thing to get all these sticks and everything. And that's something we're going to get into today, because no one likes wasting time getting this stuff, so this is a priority. But if I now do that, and some wood, I need a couple of oak planks, but redwood planks should do. If I now go over here, I should be able to make another magnum torch healing regen. Maybe redwood bark doesn't work. Let's get an axe. I've got my lumber axe. Let's just chop a tree down. Take 2 seconds. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, I've started work on another orb, which is cool. Actually, looks really cool. And that's going to be something else. I haven't decided yet what it's going to be actually. But as you can see, there are mobs around, which is not what I want to be happening. So I'm actually, just for now, going to put that there. Going to come over here and get a magnum torch. So I'm going to let this cook up and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back now. We had to restart the server quickly, but I am now back, ready to play with my awesome sword, which I'm actually going to upgrade because I don't think it's fully upgraded yet. Because if we look at it, it's got one modifier remaining. So actually, let's have a look in our ME system. Let's dump some stuff away because we don't need all this. I did get a singularity, by the way, and it's now working towards another one, I believe. Oh, it's got another 2. Wow. So that's cool, but what I want is how much quartz? Not that much, actually. So I'll leave that for now, but I will eventually put some more sharpness on it. But if we look in here, I've got a personal anchor. And the reason for that is because, wrong button, nope, not that one, but I did do it anyway. So I guess it's 9. These load a 3x3 chunk, so if we actually look in our base, it should just misses this side, which has a little bit of an effect on my power. So I stuck another one up here, and since then it's not really a problem. There's also been a problem with more mobs around as well, which I'm not really sure why, because I thought the range of the magnum torches is quite large. But nevertheless, I'm going to stick another magnum torch here. I also want to get another magnum torch, and put another one in here because I said it broke. So I need some more stuff actually, which I didn't really think through. So I've got glass bottles, let's get another. Okay, so I'm also on a, oh, this is cool, on an expedition to the Nether, because, let's turn those off, because I need a ghast tear. And I didn't mean to go into that person view. I want to turn those off, which I back in a sec once I work out how to do it. I eventually got it. So I need a ghast here, and which means I need to find a ghast. So I'm going to fly around for just a little bit, probably as a blaze to be honest, just because that's a bit more fun. And what I'm probably going to end up doing once I turn my particles down. Okay, so I've been flying around for a bit now, and I've not come across a ghast, but on the bright side I've got lots of nether quartz and glowstone. The annoying thing is, I know as soon as I come here to actually get something, a ghast will suddenly creep up on me. So I think for the moment I'm going to go back to my base, if I can spell. I'm going to remove the, I'm going to go into bat mode. I'm going to remove it from here. Nope, not from here, from here. And I'm going to put it back in my main base because I'm not sure why the mobs were spawning, but they shouldn't. So I'm going to take this. I mean, to be honest, if I really wanted, I could take my. I put one in the deep dark when I was making my quarry there. But so I'll leave that for now. So I've got lots of nether quartz, lots of glowstone. This can all go in for now. So what I want to get onto right now is I've got this. I want to, I think, to be honest, what I'm going to do, I was thinking about this with quantum link chambers and all this stuff. I don't know if I want to use them quite yet. I mean, there are some issues in terms of sometimes you can be using them, and especially across different link chambers, the auto crafting doesn't work properly. So I think what I'd rather do is just run cable up, and the way I want to run it is 1ME cable straight through here, to be honest, because I think that should be the simplest. That should be pretty central on here. It is. So what will happen is effectively, because I think the controller, I want to stay here and kind of be a centerpiece. Or do I? Yeah. I want the controller to stay a centerpiece in here, but then the ME drives and all that will live up there, the auto crafting and everything. So the way I'm going to do that, I guess, is by getting a lot of cable and some P2Ps, because I think P2Ps are going to be the best option, and they're not too expensive. So how many can I get? I want, that should be fine for now. Let's get some dense cable. I'm going to need some more dense cable. I'm going to need some more of this cable. I'm probably going to need more of that cable, to be honest. So I need Certus. Have I got any charged? 6 charged. 6 of that and some redstone. I'm just going to drop all that in here. Bang bang. That will craft up. He says, there we go. So now I should be able to make some more. Yay. So now if I look at cable, do I have any more wool? got one more wall, so I'm going to have to go wall hunting again. Either that or kill lots of spiders. I'm probably going to end up... I always just at night for some reason. It always just happens to be night. But what I will head off into the distance and find lots of sheep, which is... It's like when you're looking for the ghasts. When you're looking for them, you can't find them. When you're not, they're always there. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. It would be worth mentioning because I've never noticed this village before, I don't think. But there is actually a village right here. My base is right there. Or maybe, actually no, I have. Doesn't, there's my checkpoint. Okay, I've checked this village before. Back in a sec again. Okay, well, I've got 7 pieces of wool, which, didn't mean to do that. Plus 9, so I've got 15, and that will do for now. So let's get some more cable. I'm actually just going to do, yeah, I'll do them all for now. I've got loads of cable right now, so let's cable here. I need smart cable, and I need my cable back, and then I'm going to get another few pieces. How do I get dense cable? Ah, damn. How about this? Can I... Ooh, that's annoying. That's really, really annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and hunt down some more. Okay, and I'm back, ready to make more of this. And I'm going to shell out all of this because I'm going to need it because of this. So what I'm going to do is I think if I grab a shovel, I'm going to dig out basically and just an area really around here. Doesn't need to be particularly big, to be honest. It just needs space for some cables. Do I need torches on me? Yes, I do. Just so I can set up some P2Ps and stuff, which I will hopefully do correctly. It's been a while, so it might take a second. But this is probably a good height because I've got that there. That did not sound good. And I don't really want to... Oh no, it's fine, that's the wrong height. Anyway, so if I now finish digging this out and then I'll get back. Okay, so I think this is like a decent size, to be honest. And obviously this will all be cleared out because this is where the... That's right, where this will be, the controller will go. But what we're going to have is, I think, what I want first is somehow to get out of here. That will do for now. Let's actually just dig this bit as well, actually, having thought about it, because that will help distinguish which bit is for what, and also give us somewhere to get out of. I think I'm going to just use cable anchors. I mean, I suppose if I get a, what's it called? Paint applicator, color applicator. Let's see what else I need for that. Let's try this actually. So I just need 3, 1. Let's get 2 logic processors, some gold. Then I need silicon, 2 of you, and redstone, and this will be one of my first priorities. But let's take gold in there, logic processor, there we go. Yeah, 2 of these, so it's fairly quick now. We've actually got the acceleration cards in. It's just the manual process of having to do it, which is a bit of a pain, but soon that will be no longer. So now if I go 4K thing there, now if I go color applicator, all I need left is an energy cell, which is fairly simple. I just need some fluix, which I need some Certus quartz. Let's go to, I've got that, let's get some nether quartz. First of all, I need to charge up you guys into charge Certus, like so. Then the bone is in there as well. Now I can, in my extremely quick pulverizers, and I did not want to do that. That's really quick. Can now make that, and now I can make a color applicator. And I believe, can I charge it in here? I can. And then I think I need some color maybe. I think I need the paintballs. Let's just try it with the white paintball. Or do I? Mataballs. How do I get mataballs? Do I? Let me find out a sec. Okay, so I'm just getting all this ready because I forgot you do actually need an ME chest to put the paintballs in to the applicator. I'm just going to pulverize a few more, maybe like that many. Totally accidental, of course. So that means I need one of these, which is these, and I'm going to need some more logic process. I'm going to do 2 more logic processors, 2 more silicon things. And oh, a sec. I'm going to see if he's talking to me or not. I'll back in 1 sec. I'm not the only one having TeamSpeak problems or something, I don't know. But they're muted for now, which is all that matters. So back to making the ME chest, because we want to do this. And that should be all I need. No, I need another gold thing for the logic processor. So painful. So painful. There we go, simple enough. I can put that in. I do need a silicon one. And then that really should be the last thing I need for now. Got that. And this should be everything I need for the ME chest. So let's plonk it down. To be honest, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to have it here for long. So I'm just going to stick it right here. And if I stick, I think if I put the color applicator in there, then put the paintballs in there, take it out, and now I should be able to So I'm white at the moment, blue, white, okay. That makes sense. So let's go blue for now. We're going to paint blue, blue, and then we're going to paint white, white. And you see how they don't connect. And I'm going to run them just one further down, and again paint them like so. Then that's where the P2P tunnels can come in, like so. Then I'm going to put it here for now. Obviously, to be honest, do I want... I'll put it here for now. They'll probably come out. When I've got a really big controller, it'll be a bit different. But this line can come here, and I'm going to do it 1, 2, just like that. That's fine. I'm actually going to run it along the wall. And then I do need some quartz cable, and I need to run, because it's just power, I can actually do this just like this. But I don't want that connecting, in fact, because that will kind of won't work properly and it will kind of break up the network. So let's get some quartz fiber. And what I do is, because obviously this line needs power to run, which at the moment it doesn't have. So I've put quartz fiber there. Then if we run that, this is now running, and it's, as you can see, got 2 channels on. And the best thing is, I can demonstrate it here, but if I then put a dense cable here with, don't really want that there, let's move that. Let's put dense cable here, P2P there, and that there. Let's color applicate that blue for now. I'm going to need a memory card. Which is like that. And I think it's invalid machine. No. Save settings. Loaded settings. So now, if I get something, so let's just say an export bus. Do I have an export bus? I can make one quickly. And let's just export that into a chest. You should see, let's just put the chest here, export bus there, that there. You can see that should be using 1 channel, and this is using one of 32 channels. And what this means basically is that we can run these cables down. I'm actually going to make it shorter by 1, and that'll be fine. But this cable, we only need to run this 1 cable over to the base, but if we then take this here, this might work. And if I save those settings, load them there, if I then get another, let's just say import bus, because let's try another export bus actually. I don't think I'll be able to, no. Let's do an import bus, and I'll just make one of those real quick. If I put this on here, it should use 1 channel, and that's using 1 channel. Perfect. So that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to make these 1 shorter, in fact. Now actually, it really scares me when I use a pick to break the cables, because I always think, basically, that it's actually fully breaking them. I'm going to need those import and export buses eventually anyway, so it's no big loss making those actually. It's probably just saving time in the long run. Then I'm going to break these. I'm going to break him, and him, because I'm actually going to be honest, I'm just going to run it here straight away. And and I think 64 channels is going to be fine for now over there. But the best bit is if I run him there, and then some quartz cable, one more of you, I can actually just run standard cable over. So if I go into here and just get cable, I can run this cable all the way over to the other side. And obviously you're going to note that here it's using 2 channels. That's because there are 2 P2Ps. So obviously you'd think I can do 8, but obviously the P2Ps at the other end use a channel, so I can effectively do 4 of these on a channel, on one set of ME cable. Obviously I could do dense cable in between and have 4 times 16, but you know, I'm never going to need 16 over there. I'll probably just have 2 each going over to each orb, and I think that'll be a kind of enough, let's say. So what I'm going to do just quickly here, I'm going to open a second hole because I'm going to need to get in and out, but I'm going to have it running that here. I think it's going to stay here. Now what I'll do is I'll probably have P2P there, P2P there, then I will have blue coming off one, white off the other. I'm actually not going to do it like that, quite like that. I'm going to do it more like this. So let's just fill in that hole. And we're going to put him there. That's better. Then I'm going to, all I need to do now is run cable all the way. And it's going to be a bit expensive, to be honest. Although, maybe not too bad. That's going to annoy me, but you know, I'm alright with that. Because what I might do eventually is build supports for these, maybe. But you know, I think this will be alright. So I'm going to, basically what I'm going to do is just run this underground. What I'm probably going to do, because it's a bit annoying, is like this. Oh, it's a bit of a feature out of it, makes it not like I'm trying to hide it or anything. But then what I'll need to do is run that under. So I'm going to run it under, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm almost done connecting up this cable, and then I think things are pretty good. And I've actually just realised this episode's kind of been apart from me getting stuck in this cable, not doing too much, if I'm honest, but if I look here and I just need to do these quickly. Let's do blue. Let's just do blue for now because that's fine. If I do that and head up into here, I think that looks alright. I could always do like a pillar, I don't know, maybe. But this one is for the blue, and if I get one of these, that's not going to work. Let's just run some Fluix cable. There we go, that's doing one channel there. And if we go back here, if you look here, all it's using is still 4 channels because it's got the 4 P2P cables. And then it's using a channel there, if you can see it, one of 32 channels. So what I need to do next, I think, is pretty much take most of this over to the other side. Now, I'm gonna make sure I've got some cable on me, which I do. I'm gonna run this out a little bit more. I'm going to basically take this. I think that's all of the drives. There we go. Then I can just run that up there. I'm actually going to quickly just, purely because of cabling, I'm going to just make sure it's relatively short so you can get a go. I'm going to put him there. I'm going to head over to the side and we can then look at, once I've had a bite to eat, we can get this going. So I guess what I want really is to, I'm going to put a piece of smart cable there. I like using smart cable. Usually I do it wherever, but because I'm kind of not great on resource, so I'm just going to use it sparingly. But maybe if I go up, and I will get elevators in these actually, because elevators are cool. I think I will put, which way does this go? Over here. I reckon right here, to be honest, can be where it connects up. And I don't know what Bevo is doing, but it certainly sounds interesting. Then if I head up again, I will put this here. I can put all my drives in, and then I can head back to my main base. And if we head over here, things should be, let's just put some stone in there, that will go into here, get smelted into glass, and the glass should input back into the ME system, which I can access here. So that's a pretty nice way of keeping bits a little bit separate. That is, will need to be chunk loaded or personal anchored, because otherwise my system won't stay. So let's actually get a personal anchor real quick. Let's get some ender pearls, and let's put this up here. What I will do is, I'm going to put it right in the center. I'm going to, probably next episode, or maybe the episode after, depending on how things go, is start getting using one of these orbs. Maybe, I quite like the idea of having this orb for this reason, of having it into a mob farm, or multiple mob farms even, so maybe I could really do, let's say if I have a welcoming area here, kind of a welcome area, as welcome can be in a mob farm, I could then have 1, 2, 3, and maybe 1, 2 in there, 3, 4, so maybe 7, if I really feel like it. And I know that things are coming towards me and I'm not in blaze form, so let's get into blaze form and let's kill him. And he will die eventually. I don't have the same problem with ender pearls as I do with blazes, but there we go. So I quite like that actually. It's kind of a neat and it's fairly efficient. I'm going to have a look further into the quantum chambers because I'm not quite sure how they would work, ideally, if I'm honest. But anyway, so in between this episode and next as well, I'll probably get this room cleaned up a little bit, which should be good. That's obviously no long, yeah, that's attached actually. So that's fine. There, that should be fine. There we go. All this actually will go up into the AE room. I'm gonna have another orb for automation, which is going to include like this bit of the ores coming in. That will probably house that, but I haven't got that yet. But all in all, that's looking pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you all next time.